Welcome back to Road Atlanta, coverage of the Star Mazda Championship for the Visit Florida Cup alongside Johnny O'Connell, I'm Rick Benjamin, Todd Lewis on pit road, Jorge Goncalves, Tristan Vautier. How about Vautier, Johnny? Starts fifth, falls back to ninth. Now he's in position to maybe get back to the top five.
No, and looking so strong. I always had the opinion that if you're not going to win, try to be spectacular. And right now, Tristan Vautier is the most spectacular guy on the racetrack, trying to make it on the outside.
Can you do that into 10? I guess you can.
Very bold move there. Very strong.
So Vautier gets around the 9 car.
Now Goncalves so close to him. He should be able to get a toe, maybe make a move going into turn 1. Vautier checking his mirrors.
The 18 car swings out. That's Orto. They think about going 3 wide. Vautier holds on to the spot up the hill.
Just pushing so hard.
Tristan Vautier, man, fantastic run for him.
He's doing a great job and really just carrying so much momentum through the corners. And again, you watch his car, you know, it's always on edge. The rear of the car always dancing.
Joao Orto, Jorge Goncalves in this battle. That's Goncalves in the 9 car. Orto back there in the 18 machine. And Vautier turning in a really nice drive after that early mistake dropped him back to 9th spot.
What Vautier's trying to do is not just work his way back to the front. You want to do that. Certain little minor victories that you can gain, like getting the fastest lap of the race and all that kind of stuff. Those are the things that are always very important to a driver.
Time behind Vautier, side by side for 7th spot. Goncalves and Orto.
On the outside, Goncalves made the move happen. Side by side again, a little bit further back.
Nick Andres in the 81. Rusty Mitchell in the Motorola 66 waging that battle. Chris Miller, yeah, Miller right there too.
Hanging on the end of this group. These guys are all having a great battle with positions changing lap after lap.
For 10th spot, Andres, Mitchell, and Miller. They've had their own little war going on back there for 8 or 9 laps.
That move, the overtaking move into 1 really takes so much of a commitment, timing and everything, because, you know, anytime you're making an overtaking, you know, move going into a top gear corner, you've got to be sure you've got that pass made cleanly, especially in these open wheel cars. You got to be so aware.
So in these Star Mazda machines, no down change into 1.
I'm pretty darn certain these guys are just giving a lift or a light touch of the brakes.
A lot of grip in these race cars, of course. There's Mitchell in the 66. Having trouble, I think. It doesn't look as though that car's handling great to me today. Does it look that way to you?
You watch Mitchell, he's not using all the road. He's you know, I think he's still maybe just a little bit tentative with that car. You know, again, you watch the guys that are, you know, running a little bit further to the front. They're throwing their car around. They're carrying a little bit more momentum. They're having to catch and oversteer slide every now and then. And, you know, Miller looks like he might be operating a little bit more in a comfort zone. You know, most of the passes that are, you know, being made on him are going into turn 10A, 10B. Maybe he could be a little bit more defensive.
They battle for position under the bridge, heading down toward 12. Final corner here, StarMazda.com, the official series website. 20th anniversary season for the Star Mazda Championship. Visit Florida Cup, a big part of that. Catch up on all the race schedules, information, highlights you need, and keep up with our broadcast schedule at MazdaRacing.tv. 15 laps in the books. Your VisitFlorida.com running order, top of your screen. There's Nick Andres out of St. Petersburg, Florida, in the 81 car. Down now on the backside of the S's, heading toward the backstretch. Rusty Mitchell back there in that distinctive blue and white paint scheme. That's a Juncos car for Mitchell now. A move to the Juncos team partway through this season. I don't think the performance gain has been there the way he thought it would be.
You know, it's so hard when you swap teams and all that kind of stuff. The team is important. The team is critical. But you know what? You know, driver, you know, this is still very much a driver series. And you know what? You can get a guy, put him in a decent car, a good driver is going to find a way to get that car to the front. You know, Vautier is a good example of that right now. You know, I don't know whether he's got the best car out there, you know, as we see De Filippi.
Oh, off into the grass. The 81 in the 28th position. Andres trying to get by the 28 car. That's the car one Pietrahita. Man.
That is getting ambitious. You know, when you're dropping 2 wheels, under braking, and then still try to make the pass happen.
Unbelievable stuff. Connor De Filippi continues to lead. Great scramble for position deeper in the field. Back with more at Road Atlanta.